Chicago Bulls, offseason news, rumors, free agent signings, and contract extensions. So, sources are saying that the Chicago Bulls are prepared to offer Nikola Vucevic a new contract extension, and they want to do this at some point during training camp. And I just want to give my thoughts on that. I'm okay with the Bulls extending Vucevic, but it's got to be at the right price. Now, right now, he's in the final year of his current contract. He's making $22 million this year. We can't pay him $22 million. I don't care if the salary cap is going to go way up because of the new TV deal. Vucevic is not worth $22 million. Now, what is he worth? Now, I would love if he signed a 3-year deal, about $45 million total, about 15 per year, with that third option being a team option. That would be what I'd love to sign him at. I don't think he would go for that. Maybe he would, but it's more likely that he would want 16 million per season, 17 million per season, or somewhere around 18 million per season. And that's okay. I'm just a little concerned with some of his declining statistics, like his three-point percentage. It wasn't really good last year. He missed a lot of open threes, especially in the playoffs against the Bucks. I mean, granted, we weren't necessarily 100% healthy, but I mean, Vooch missed a lot of open shots. That's a little concerning. So I think he doesn't deserve a really big contract. But if he's willing to stay at a lower, 22 million isn't going to cut it. 20 million isn't going to cut it. 18 million is probably not going to cut it. I would think 16, 17, 15, somewhere around there would be what my preference would be. Now, I would do this deal simply because there were a lot of centers in this offseason that I would have been interested in the Bulls getting that they weren't able to get. Now, this doesn't mean Vooch will stay with the Bulls. They might be doing this contract extension just to trade him at some point during the season. It's possible. I know they want to keep the chemistry that they have, but I mean, if we can get the right player at the right price and trade away Vooch or Kobe White or whoever else that we decide to trade, it's possible that he might be shipped out and he has possibly more value with more years to his contract. I don't know. I mean, I would think an expiring contract would be more valuable, but if a team, a playoff team wants a different look at the center position, it's possible. I'd still like the Bulls to get Miles Turner, and I think we definitely need an offense-defense sort of thing. So Andre Drummond is still with us next year. Well, actually, I think he has a player option for next year. So if he really outperforms that deal, it's possible Andre Drummond doesn't come back. We still have Marco. Tony Bradley's a free agent after this season, if we even keep him that long, which I like Tony Bradley. People are very, very harsh on Tony Bradley. I mean, the guy signed a minimum deal, and people think he was supposed to be some sort of all-star with the Bulls. So, I mean, like I said, I'm okay with the Bulls re-signing Vucevic just because of what he can do. DeRozan's going to be coming up for free agency in a few years. We can use the money maybe to bring him back, the extended salary cap. It's very possible. Now, who would the Bulls go after if they're not able to bring Vucevic back? Miles Turner, but he's not very good offensively. Joel Embiid, I don't remember when he's a free agent, but I would love the Bulls to get Embiid. I don't know if that would ever really happen, but that's my fantasy world talking, that I would love Embiid on the Bulls. I think that would make us, with Levine and DeRozan, an instant title contender. Probably a championship team if our chemistry is right. So yes, I would like the Bulls to bring back Vucevic on a team-friendly deal. 3 years, $45 million would be my preference. I don't know if that's exactly what he's going to go after, but he probably wants 16 to 17 million per season at least. So if you are a fan of the Chicago Bulls, make sure you smash that like button and leave me any comments on this particular topic subject. And there's one other thing I want to cover in this video. I won't go too much into detail about this, but the ESPN has ranked the Bulls as the third worst team and as third worst as far as the free agent signings they made during the offseason. I mean, we re-signed Zach LaVine. We re-signed Derrick Jones Jr. We drafted Dalen Terry, and then we gave deals to Goran Dragic, and Andre Drummond. And that puts us the third worst in the Eastern Conference. You know what? ESPN, you guys continuously get it wrong when you're talking about the Chicago Bulls. Last year, you said they had the worst free agent signing in DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion, was definitely MVP level at times, especially that one streak of games where he broke Wilt Chamberlain's record. So you guys can hate on the Bulls all you want, but that Andre Drummond signing, I think, is going to be very important, barring any injury that happens to Drummond. What if Vucevic gets hurt and Drummond gets inserted into the starting lineup? He easily could be an all-star, possibly. So, I don't know. I think they're very underrated signings. Dragic, depending on who's with the team or who's injured, could be very important. I know he's old. Drummond is not old, though. He's 29. I think he's going to be very valuable, and I really hope Drummond stays with the Bulls beyond this year. I don't think he'll be that bad. Even if he plays bad, he's not going to be that bad. I think he would be definitely better than Tony Bradley and Tristan Thompson. And I would like the Bulls to re-sign Tony Bradley. There, I said it. I think Bradley's a good third center on a team, especially if he'll come back. Because what will happen is Bradley will sign with a championship contender that needs a center like the Warriors. Well, I guess they don't really need a center right now. They got Wiseman, but maybe the Bucks if Robin Lopez leaves. No, not Robin. Brook Lopez. I don't know. He'll go to a team that pays him a cheap deal, and he'll be like their best center and do all the defensive stats and set picks and all that. But I think the Bulls offseason is much better than what ESPN is saying. But they consistently crap on the Bulls, and it's disappointing. So that's what I have for you in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section about Nikola Vucevic possibly re-signing with the Chicago Bulls, and what contract would you want to give him, and your thoughts on ESPN giving the Bulls the third worst grade or saying that the Bulls have the third worst free agent signings of the offseason. And again, if you're a fan of the Chicago Bulls, smash that like button. Share the video with whomever you want. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Anything you want to talk about. Any suggestions for future videos when there's not that much news going on. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel. Join the team. Show your damn support and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.